Was ist los? It's your German boy here, and welcome back to If My Heart Had Wings. Last episode was a little bit of a doozy, kind of an up and down. So basically, Kotori's finally been piloting by herself, which is awesome. But regrettably, Hibari found out about what we've been up to, and basically what's going on now. Like, to sum it up, the whole club is in jeopardy of falling apart by the end of this summer. Now, we can't let that happen, so I'm gonna jump into this thing and see what goes down. I'm back! Something is scribbled on the dining hall table. I'm going home for a bit. Kanako.
今日はカナいないんだ。
Seems so.
朝も夜もいないし、二人っきりね。
Huh. Seems so. Since it was Asa and Yoru's turn to watch over the secret base, they were gonna be spending the night there. They said they would be eating over there, brought some snacks at a convenience store. Felt like they were having a trip. Even though we realized it was going to be just the two of us, we pretended to ignore the fact.
汗かいちゃったから顔洗ってくる。
Kotori left the dining hall. I guess I'll get changed too. For some reason, I started to worry about smelling sweaty. I decided to head back to my realm and get changed.
いい？呼ぶまで絶対入ってきちゃダメよ。
Are you really alright?
大丈夫だってば。ハト、葵くんが入ってこないよう見張ってて。もし入ってきたら遠慮なく攻撃していいからね。
Hat menacingly flapped his wings my way. Shrugging my shoulders, I left the realm. It seems like Kotori's making dinner tonight. Since she doesn't want me to see how she cooks, she kicked me out of the kitchen. I wonder if she really is okay. Maybe Oh, that would suck. Or burn herself on the stove. Oh, God. Speaking as someone who has regrettably done both, I can tell you that those fucking suck. Starting to become anxious, I tried to peek through a gap in the door, but Hat was keeping watch like a loyal guard dog. I could bust my way through, but that would only make Kotori upset. I'd like to avoid that kind of conversation tonight. I am worried, though. If I could see her from here, I probably wouldn't be all that concerned. Not being able to see anything only made me worry more. Trying to listen in on what was happening, I suddenly realized something. If Kotori's father knew about the glider, he'd probably feel like this. Even if he didn't know anything about gliders, he'd definitely understand what the Soaring Club does. It's obvious. They simply would be flying. So of course he'd be extremely worrisome about something terrible happening to her daughter. It's probably only because Hibari frequently came here and saw that she'd promised to wait till the end of summer. The phone in the hall was ringing. I should probably get to it. Since I had a cell phone, it was almost never used. Yet, it was ringing now. Slipping past the gaze of Hat the watchduck, I headed towards the entrance. Who could it be? Maybe Kanako? Flying Fish Manor!
管理人の水瀬さんはいらっしゃいますでしょうか。
The caller was a man. Speaking, may I ask who's calling?
羽根小鳥の父です。
My mind instantly went blank. Guten Tag. Right now she's...
いえ、小鳥に用事があるわけではないんです。
He quickly corrected me. Ah, well then, how can I help you?
水瀬さん、あなたとお話がしたかったんです。
Mish? What could he want to talk to me about? Did Hibari tell him about the glider? Was he mad at me for not saying anything to him? Which means... Is he planning to bring Kotori back home? Is he calling to talk about the arrangements? I braced myself and listened to what Kotori's father had to say.
あなたにお礼が言いたくて。
Huh? Thank me?
はい。ひばりからいろいろと話を伺いまして。
Hearing him say Hibari's name made my heart stop. I quickly regained my composure. If there was a problem, he wouldn't be calling to thank me.
先日あの子が、小鳥が帰省してきてくれたのは、水瀬さんのおかげなのだと。
Aha!
帰るのを渋るあの子を説得してくださったとか。
I didn't really do much.
おかげで、久しぶりに家族の時間を過ごすことができました。ありがとうございました。
You called just to thank me?
お恥ずかしながら、こんなことを言われても戸惑わせるだけだろうと分かってはいるのですが、どうしてもお礼を言いたくて。
Nine. Don't worry about it at all. I'm glad to help, even if a little. I paid him a little lip service since I didn't know what else to say. He sounded to be about the same age as my own father. Kotori was happy too. She really seemed really happy when she was talking about her time at home.
あの子がですか?
He seemed surprised and gracious at the same time. Such a simple thing really seemed to make him happy. I can't tell him that the pandas was the thing she was most excited about.
そうですか。あの子がそんな風に。
Jawohl, she was. I wasn't lying. She did really seem to be happy when talking about being with her parents.
ひばりやクラス担任の先生からそちらでの様子を伺っていたのですが。
So even Kotori's homeroom teacher had spoken with him. I hadn't thought about the possibility, even though it's extremely obvious to me now.
クラスで浮いていることや、特定の科目の成績だけ極端に悪いということも聞いていました。親しい友人がいる様子はなく、だんだんと学校を休みがちになっていたとも。
His voice was somber. Hearing that would make him worry. It was heart-wrenching just imagining how he must feel.
それが昨年の夏頃からだんだんと変わってきて、今じゃ友達もできて成績も安定しているとか。
Yeah, when I started working here, she didn't seem to get along with the other boarders. But now she's talkative and good friends with everyone. I tried to be as cheerful as possible. I wanted to make it seem as if he didn't need to worry as much anymore.
ええ、ひばりから伺っています。水瀬さんが来てくださったからだと。学校でも小鳥が周囲に馴染めるよう尽力くださったと伺っています。
Well, it wasn't just me. It was really all thanks to our meeting Amane and Ageha. Heck, even the glider had a big impact. I didn't really do anything. But I didn't tell him that. Should I go get Kotori? Since you called, you may as well talk with...
いえ、いいんです。
He was surprisingly blunt.
あの子はまだ私たちを許してはくれていません。
The slight cheerfulness that came to his voice had already faded.
あの子は隠していますが、私たちも気がついています。あの子が家を出たのは私たちのせいなんだと。あの子は本当は工学になんて興味がなかったのに。
Kotori had lied about her interest in engineering and came to Keifu Academy. Her parents believed her, but came to realize it was a lie once they heard about her grades. At the same time, the lie revealed another hidden desire. My mom and dad always looked sad. It was like my... Are we in Kotori's POV again? It was that bitter emotion had made it all the way to her parents. That was the reason Kotori's father had not come back to see her all the way up until a recent trip back home.
あの子に嘘をつかせた責任は私たちにあります。
That deflated voice came out of the receiver. It was obvious that he'd been living with this regret over the past few years.
あの子が家を出て行ってから、我が家はまるで火が消えたようでした。けれど、そんな家族がまた一つになれるかもしれない。先日小鳥が帰ってきてくれた時は、家内も喜んで、まるで昔に戻ったみたいでした。あの子がそちらへ戻った後、家内と話していたんです。もしあの事故がなければ、きっと今頃、毎日があんな風に過ごせていたんだろって。
いやー。
ですが、また一緒に暮らせるようになるかもしれない。これもみんな、水瀬さんのおかげです。
I sensed a tinge of sadness in his gratitude. Through that, I could tell he was sincere. I think Kotori changed because she wanted to. All I and everyone else did was simply be here with her. It wasn't because of her legs. You help friends, that's all there is to it. Changing a bit from the influence of your friends is natural. It happens to anyone. I wasn't sure if my message came across, but her father repeated Dankeschön once again.
娘のことをよろしくお願いします。
Saying that, he hung up. I hung up the phone with a sigh. If he had known about the glider, there's no way he would have spoken to me like this. I didn't think I should have told him, however. Not knowing what to do left me with a heavy feeling.
電話してたの？
Hmm? Oh, yeah. Kotori seemed to have come out of nowhere.
誰から？
The gardener. I just figured they needed to come sooner to do some work.
そう。ハットがあっちこっち続き回って荒れちゃってるものね。
I lied without even thinking about it. Is dinner ready? I'm getting a little peckish.
できたわ。
Ah, wunderbar! Dinner was laid across the dining hall table. Croquettes? I love croquettes!
お口に合うといいけど。
A large pile of barrel-shaped croquettes are sitting atop a large plate. All of them were fried to a golden brown, but a few had crushed spots. I quickly took my seat. Can I eat?
いいよ。
Alright! I started to dig into the piping hot croquettes. These are great! But something's a bit different about this one.
そっちは肉じゃがコロッケよ。こっちのが普通のコロッケね。
A meat and potato croquette? I've never had one of these before. Kotori seemed to enjoy watching me munch away at her cooking. When did you learn to cook like this?
そのコロッケはね、お母さんの得意料理なの。
Ah, so what this means is... Kotori nodded. She'd made a promise to me a bit back. Since her mother taught her to cook, she was gonna make something for me.
ごめんね、遅くなっちゃって。なかなかいいタイミングがなくて。
Croquettes do take quite a long time to make. Since we were busy every day at the club, she never had the time. So this is what your mom's cooking tastes like.
お姉ちゃんもまだ教えてもらってない秘伝の味よ。
The coating was crispy and the inside was delectably soft. A few of them were a bit misshapen, but they were without a doubt delicious. These are so good with rice. Mehr bitte. Like a child, I lifted up my rice bowl and Kotori happily wheeled off to get me some more.
どんどん食べてね。全部食べちゃってもいいから。
They were so good that I wanted to do just that, as there were just too many. The large plate had 2 plates worth of croquettes piled up in a pyramid. I ate as many as Kotori's croquettes as my stomach would allow. Whew! Ich bin flawless. I threw my overstuffed body onto the bed. That was so good. I'm stuffed.
喜んでもらえてよかった。
Having her cooking praised really seemed to make Kotori happy. Hold on a minute, okay? I'll be fine in a bit. I laid on the bed so my stomach settled a little. While I was resting, Kotori began staring at the bicycle decorating the corner of my room.
ちゃんと手入れしてあるのね。
Yeah, it's sort of a habit. I can't sleep if I don't do it, even though I don't ride anymore.
乗らないの？
I couldn't even if I wanted to. Kotori looked at my right knee.
全然平気そうに見えるけど、そんなことないんだ。
I could probably ride around a little bit, but there's no way I could race. It's no fun if I'm not riding at full speed. Plus, I'd probably want to go faster, push too hard, and then hurt my knee again.
葵くんがこの自転車で走ってるとこ、見てみたかったな。きっと、超かっこよかったと思うの。
I can show you. I pulled myself up and fumbled through my desk drawer. After a bit of searching, I pulled out an album. My friends in the cycle racing club made this for me when I transferred schools. It was filled with pictures of the club and match records.
へえ、素敵なお友達がたくさんいたのね。
Well, when I got to it, it kind of felt like a strange way of them saying they hated me. I laughed and Kotori gave me a funny look. Because, you know, when I left, it was kind of like I was running away from bicycles, and then they gave me this. When I got it, I just shoved it to the bottom of my drawer. I even forgot I had it.
今は見られるようになったってこと？
I guess. All thanks to the glider and making new friends, I suppose. Now I appreciate that thoughtfulness. I really don't have any bad memories from back then.
あ、葵くんだ。若い。
I looked a bit like a punk. It was a picture of me from the first grade. Well, obviously you look like a child, because you fucking are one.
かわいい。いいな、この葵くん。なでなでしたい。
Guys don't like it when you say they're cute, Vice Stu. Saying that in a sullen tone had Kotori laugh in a way that implied even that was cute.
自転車のユニフォーム姿の葵くんもかっこいいな。ねえ、これってすごくスピード出るんでしょ？どのくらい速いの？
Well, if I pedal as fast as I can, I could probably go a bit faster than a car at normal speed.
車より速いの？
There's no way I can keep that speed up for the whole time, of course. But at sprint, right before the goal, when I use my legs full blast, yeah, I can go pretty fast.
足を使い切る？
Basically using up all the energy stored up.
へえ。うわ、こ これすごいね。坂を登ってる。
We call it a hill climb. It's really, really tough.
みたいね。すんごい顔してる。
Let me tell you though, after you struggle and struggle up the hill, there's quite a prize awaiting you. Going downhill.
ダウンヒル？
Jawohl. Going downhill gets you going really fast. Feels fucking amazing.
サーマルに乗って空の上まで上がった後、遠くまで滑空していくような感じかな。
Well, it's similar, but still different. The sense of speed is much higher on a bicycle. Moving across the ground really makes the sensation no joke. It feels great to be hundreds of meters above the ground in a glider, but it's different.
自転車か。
You were in the volleyball club, right?
最初スパイカーだったんだけど、セッターやれる子がいなくて途中で転校したの。私割と器用だったからどこでもこなせたし。
Cool. Do you have an album or anything? Kotori flashed an awkward smile.
全部捨てちゃった。
Sorry I brought it up.
今このアルバム見ててちょっと後悔してる。嫌な思い出ってわけじゃないんだから撮っとけばよかったって。
I would have loved to see pictures of you from back then. I bet you were really cute.
まあね。
She nodded quickly. Not really modest, huh?
ご近所で評判だったらしいから美人姉妹って。どっちかっていうとお姉ちゃんの方がすごいモテモテだったけど、隣町からラブレターが届くなんてこともしょっちゅうだったし。
I can see that happening. Kotori looked offended after hearing me murmur, oh, shit. But you must have been popular too, right? My heart was pounding as I asked.
まあね。
Kotori had an annoyed look on her face as she answered.
でもあの頃は男の子のこととか全然興味なくて、お付き合いとかしたことなかったの。だから初めて好きになった男の子は葵くんよ。
Even though she was smiling, she still seemed a bit embarrassed to say it. I was extremely happy, but... By the way, about the way we talk to each other.
Huh?
Well, if we're gonna be together, shouldn't you try to be more relaxed when you're with me? Just
そうかも。
say that you like me again.
でもいきなりは難しいよ。
Why not? It's no good if you're not relaxed. Go ahead, try.
葵くん。
Hey.
だってなんか発音のバランスに問題があっていきなり導入するのは難しいのよ。
Don't worry about it.
すねた。ごめん、ちゃんと呼べるようになるから。
You have to, okay?
約束する。
Kotori began flipping randomly through the album. Aside from the pictures, my race results were also in there. Although she probably didn't understand them, she stared at them with great intensity. Hey. When you had your accident, you fell from a balloon, right? Kotori raised her head. And flying a glider isn't scary?
全然。
She spoke confidently. When Hibari talked about it, she turned really pale. It seemed like it had been a terrible accident. However, Kotori didn't seem to be scared at all, even doing spin recovery training.
私小さい頃から空に憧れてて、それで旅行先で熱気球に乗れるって知ってわがまま言って乗せてもらったの。そしたら事故に遭っちゃったんだけど、 でも、あんな風に空を飛んだのは初めてだったから、すごく楽しかった。あの時、気球から見た景色は、今でも忘れてない。
So that's kind of a good memory. I could tell her response was completely honest. My accident happened while I was going downhill. A cyclist in front of me fell, and I went down as well.
そうなんだ。
Of course, I still remember how good it feels to be going downhill. I can even remember going up to the winner's podium.
それ、アゲハが見られなくて悔しがってたやつね。私も見たかったな。
Back then, I only really want to ride. I didn't give a fuck about the results. Going up to the winner's podium, being congratulated by my coach and teammates, Anshan was really happy. I really got a taste for it then. I got too enthusiastic when I was going downhill and got into the accident. Nothing good ever happens to people who don't have desires. Kotori looked as if she half understood.
もし、また自転車に乗られるなら、乗りたい？
Yeah, if I could, I'd love to. Right now, I have the glider. Don't you think it's a bit more than just a hobby? She seemed a little relieved to hear me say that. The doctor told me while I was in rehab, if I had the surgery, I could probably compete again.
そうなの？
But it's a huge operation. It would cost a lot of time and money, and it's not guaranteed I'd heal up right. I couldn't make up my mind, so I didn't do it. I was told I had a 50-50 chance at recovery. Now I understand why I couldn't make up my mind back then. I was scared. If it wasn't a success, I'd never have another chance to be healed again. I wanted to think I still had that chance to be healed. Perhaps that's ridiculous. Without that chance, though, I'd probably go verrückt.
今からでも受けられないの？
I'm not sure. I'd have to ask a doctor.
受けられればいいのに。
Varum.
だって、ほら、夏が終わったら、ソアリング部が。
Oh yeah, it's gonna disband.
なんか、納得いかないけど。
Well, in that case, yeah, I guess I could have the surgery. Of course, our school doesn't have a cycle racing club. Rather than do that, making a club that wouldn't worry Kotori's parents seemed like a more interesting option.
そうしましょう。それで、また自転車の後ろに乗せてちょうだい。
Kotori was talking as if it had already been decided. Of course, if all I was gonna do was that, I didn't need the surgery.
このアルバム、借りてていい？
Sure, but what are you gonna do?
見るの、網膜に焼き付くくらい。
There was something scary about that. However, as she stared at each page of the album, I could tell she wasn't capping. I went to the kitchen to clean up. Kotori was at the table, intensely looking through the album. Aren't you bored?
全然。
She didn't even lift her head to answer. She looked like an archaeologist trying to decipher an ancient text.
このゴツゴツした感じの男の子が、葵くんの一番のお友達だったのかしら。さっきからやたら登場して、葵くんにベタベタしてる。
Ah, is that Takenaka?
竹中？ゴツゴツは竹中。
She repeated herself as if to memorize
みんな、
it.
仲良さそう。
I guess. I still kept in touch with them now. I even got a message asking to meet up this summer since it's been so long. I had told them I was too busy, though.
竹中とは今でも仲良しと。
Oh yeah. Is it alright if I take a picture later?
いいけど、どうして？
To send to him. He won't shut up about showing him a picture. After first being proud of me, he became intensely jealous and began begging to see. Oh.
それはいい考えね。葵くんにはもうちゃんとした彼女がいることをしっかりアピールしとかないと。
She murmured while looking at a picture of me and Takenaka with our arms over each other's shoulders. I wondered what she could be imagining. Alright, the dishes are done. It's so much easier when it's just the two of us. If it were always like this, my job would be so fucking easy. Well then, I think I'm gonna wash up. How about you? You gonna take a bath?
入らない。
Don't you need to wash?
そうじゃないの。葵くんともっと話がしたいなって。お風呂はそれからって意味よ。
Oh, okay. That's fine.
じゃあ、外に出て話さない？
I guess that's okay. I gave a slight smile with my answer. Kotori seemed pleased and headed towards the entranceway. I wondered why she spoke so formally.
空が綺麗。
Looking completely at peace, Kotori gazed up at the sky with the infinite amount of stars shining down on her as if they were smiling. Kotori smiled herself as all those shining smiles sparkled in her eyes.
ねえ、葵くん。夜に飛んだら、あの星が手に届くのかしら。
Seems like it, yeah. Of course, it's dangerous to fly at night.
せっかくロマンチックに言ってみたのに、なんか現実的な返事でつまんないわ。
Es tut mir leid, es tut mir leid. Kotori pouted. I laughed, trying to cover up my embarrassment, and apologized. Even though we obviously can't reach out and touch the stars, that doesn't stop me from putting my hand out. That's what I think about when it comes to the way we fly.
そうね。
I thought perhaps that bird only carried that sort of meaning to me. The way she happily carried on the conversation made her look even more beautiful. Which is why I decided to say it. Nine. Being serious here. My reason was simple. If I could understand her pain, her suffering. Kotori seemed to have a multitude of conflicting emotions battling for supremacy within her. I was simply glad she didn't immediately say 9.
嫌じゃない？
There's nothing for me to hate. My answer was firm. I love everything about you, Kotori. Even your legs.
本当に？
Really? She clearly was experiencing a lot of emotions. I could see joy and confusion mingled together with sadness. But for me, seeing all those emotions only cemented how much I wanted to be with her. So, is it alright? Kotori nodded, seemingly pushing aside her conflicted feelings. Doing my best not to shatter her courage, I gently placed my hand upon her. I could feel her soft warmth in the palm of my hand.
気持ち悪くない？
Nine, not at all. Well, I don't think it feels bad, do you?
本心だと多分いやでも嫌じゃないって気持ちもあって なんか自分でもわからないの。ただ葵くんだからって考えたら結局嫌じゃないって気持ちが勝ったみたい。
The battle was still raging on inside her. I didn't really mind though, so she felt it was fine because it was me. If that's the case, I'm happy. Because just like I said before, your legs are a part of you. And I love every bit of you, Kotori.
じゃあもし足がこんなじゃなかったら好きじゃなかった？
Of course! I couldn't help but fall in love with a cutie like you. I'm just not sure what you'd think of me.
そんなの好きになってたに決まってるわ。ただ葵くんの素敵さに気づくのが今よりちょっと遅れてた可能性はあるかもしれない。
Kotori thought for a moment with a serious look on her face.
私って美少女だし勉強もスポーツもできるから、もし足がこんな風になってなかったら謙虚な気持ちで生きられなかったと思うの。葵くんは知らないでしょうけど、私って結構図に乗りやすい性格なのよ。
Oh, I think we'd know it. Just watch the first couple episodes. You'll see. You'll see. There she goes, saying strange shit again. See? Just go watch like the first episodes of this. You will fucking know. Anyone who knows her probably knows that. You probably wouldn't have come to Keifu to begin with. We wouldn't have been able to meet. Kotori nodded.
事故にあっていろんなものを失ったけど、そう考えると手に入れたものもたくさんあるのね。
Saying this with complete earnestness, Kotori firmly grasped my hand.
この間のフライトの時、私に言ったこと覚えてる？
What's that?
空を飛んでる時の私が本当の私に思えるってやつ。
Oh yeah, Das.
あれからね、私そのことを考えてたの。それはどうして私が飛びたいのかってのと同じ疑問で、答えはまだよくわからないんだけど、でも空を飛んでる時だけは私は自由なの。この足が動かないなんて関係ない。自由になれるの。
Fry. As the word came from Kotori's lips, I could feel how important it was to her. She seemed as lively as if her legs were fine. She was overflowing with energy. Sometimes I felt like her wheelchair was binding that energy and suppressing her. At that moment, Kotori seemed more frustrated than ever. She wanted to move around more freely. Only when she was in the sky could she escape from those binds.
自由っていうのは私がなくしちゃったものの一つだけど、他にもたくさんそういうものがあるのね。
Like what?
普通の人にとっては当たり前のことよ。友達と遊ぶことや彼氏と恋愛することや、それこそ葵くんと出会った頃なんてどん底だったから、毎日つまんなくて嫌なことばっかで。この私が学校が嫌いだって言ってたのよ。信じられる？
I wouldn't believe it if you said it now. Kotori nodded in agreement. She placed her own hand on top of the one that I still had resting on her leg. So, you can't feel anything at all?
うん。この辺りから。
Saying that, she brought my hand to the base of her thigh.
さっき葵くん、手術の話してたけど、実は私もね、同じようなことを言われたの。
Really?
お医者さんから、もしかすると治る可能性があるかもって、すごく難しい手術で、日本じゃできないって言われた。お父さんが探し回ってくれたけど、結局見つからなくて。
Would you be able to walk again if you had that surgery?
どうなんだろう。もし手術が成功したとしても、完全には回復しないって言ってた。その上、成功率は万に一つなんだって。なんかもう、絶望的な数字よね。期待させちゃった。ごめんね。それでもいいの。治るかもしれない希望があるだけで、全然違うもの。まだ、私は終わってないって思えるから。でも、本当はもうダメなんだって分かってて、どん底気分で絶望して、全部諦めかけてた。
After saying that, she laughed and rubbed my arm.
そこへ、葵くんが現れたってわけ。
Kotori. I held Kotori close to me as a sudden, almost unexpected sensation of love swept through me. I'm glad I met you. Ich lieb dich, Kotori.
私も、大好きよ、葵。
Kotori, relax.
なんかダメ。やっぱり無理だわ。
Asking her to relax may just be a simple thing, but since she is my, I can't take it lightly. Oh well then.
ちょっと、葵くん
Since Okay, that did not go where I thought it was gonna go. Thank God. I can still retain monetization. I cradled her in my arms and picked her up.
葵くんってば
I meant to say it earlier, but you're not heavy at all, and this is no problem, so I won't put you down. Although Kotori seemed jittery for a moment, eventually my princess relaxed in my arms. She blushed slightly.
やばい。
Thus,
これ、すっごく嬉しい。
it appears so. If she's happy, so am I.
葵くんの腕、プルプルいってない。
Did I not say? Besides, I've trained my upper body thoroughly.
ギュッてされると、すごくわかる。葵くんの体、がっしりしてるって。
Obviously, you use your feet to pedal when biking, but if you can't use your whole body to keep rhythm and balance, there's no fucking way you can go that fast. You need to hold the handlebars properly. If you can't hold the proper position, then there's no way you can pedal at full strength.
納得。
Kotori nodded while letting out a breath of amazement. By the way, my dear princess, for the time being, I'll put aside the bicycle knowledge and return to vassal mode. I don't only want to carry her like a princess.
何
How are you feeling at the moment?
そんなの、幸せに決まってるわ。
Then I too, pleased.
これ大好き。
Just ask me anytime you'd like me to do so.
毎日でも
Even every day.
お姫様。私は毎日お姫様。
She likes this more than I thought she would.
じゃあ図に乗って毎日せがむわ。
Oh, that's fucking adorable. Before you try that, why not try being here?
うまい。
Receiving your praise is an honor. If someone heard me talk this cheesily, they'd probably come bop me across the head. I don't think I'd notice, though. I'm that happy right now.
お姫様。私はお姫様。
Oh my god.
そして、葵くんは王子様。
I was planning on playing the part of a vast
葵くんは王子様なの。
Lugan. Well then, if that's the case, and there's no difference in our rank.
この体勢で距離なんか感じるわけないじゃない。すぐそばに葵くんがいて、お姫様抱っこをしてくれているんだから。
Well then, if there's no distance between us, then we're equal. So that means you need not be nervous around me at all. You're still nervous?
無理なような、そうでないような。
I think my wanting her to not be nervous is only making her more so. I guess there's only one more thing I can do. Uh-huh.
私も。
Well then, Princess, your wish is my command. I shall happily be obliged to any of your orders, my dear princess. Staring at me with those wide-open eyes, Kotori seemed to be thinking intensely. For a moment, the cries of the nocturnal insects became nearly deafening. I heard a light whisper of a breath, and then...
キスして、葵。
Her whisper seemed to evoke an even deeper lure. Of course, my princess. I could feel the peacefulness of this moment in my lips, my arms, throughout my body. I firmly took her love and returned it with my own. Soon it felt as if there was no distance between us.
好き、大好き、葵。
I love you too, my princess.
お姫様。
She sure seemed to like this. The stars could surely see how merry you are, princess.
心ゆくまで見るがいいわ。この私たちの幸せな様を。
Well then, I hope the weather's fine tomorrow.
そうね。
The twinkling stars of the night sky watched over our special time. Kotori's smile, however, shone brighter than any of those stars. I think we should be getting back soon.
もう少しこのまま。
As you wish. Sorry, the princess's wish is law.
なんか、ガラーンとしてるね。
そうね。ただでさえ無駄に広いのに。人も。グライダーもないとなるとね。
先輩たちが引退しちゃったら、ずっとこのままなのかな。
でしょうね。けど、元に戻るだけよ。あの人たちが来る以前に。
なんでだろう。先輩たちがいて、グライダーがあるのが当然みたいに思えちゃうんだよね。
ここがもともと飛行機用のドックだったからじゃない？
そうなのかな。なんだか寂しいよ。ヨルちゃん。せっかく楽しいことが始まってたのに。
ほんと勝手な人たちよね。私たちの気持ちももう少し考えてほしいものだわ。
私たち？
言い間違えただけ。 姉さんの気持ち。いや。
すごい言い間違いだね。一文字も合ってないよ。明日、あのすごい子も来るかな。
さあ、確率的にはこの3日くらいが一番ありそうだったけど。
緊張してきた。
だからっておやつ食べすぎ。私の分残しておいてね。
食べてないと落ち着かないんだもん。
まったく。
そういう夜ちゃんはなんで掃除してるの？
別に、みんな物を出しっぱなしにしてるから。何かしらこれ。ロープ？いたいた！おーい！朝ちゃん！夜ちゃん！
アゲハ先輩、どうしたんですかこんな時間に。
いやー、家に一人でいると落ち着かなくって。ほら、明日あたり来そうでしょ？それで飛び魚荘に行こうかと思ったんだけど、せっかく二人きりなのを邪魔しても悪いと思って。ちょうど姉さんが寂しがってたところです。
先輩、大歓迎です。
ありがとう。はい、これ、差し入れのイチゴ。
はあ、イチゴだよ、夜ちゃん。
チュル。夜ちゃん、それ何？そこの物置で見つけたんです。ロープみたいに見えるんですけど。ほら。ゴム？ゴムの紐なんだ。何に使うものなのかと思って。なんだろう。何かをぶら下げてたのかな？ここにあるものだから飛行機に関係するものだと思うんですけど。
それよりイチゴ食べましょうよ。
そうだね。食べよう食べよう。
おいしい。このイチゴ甘いです。
もらい物なんだけど、うちじゃ食べきれないから持ってきたんだ。今日はここで寝るんですか？寝袋も持ってきたよ。もしかしたら今夜で終わりかもしれないもんね。
アゲハ先輩、本当にやめちゃうんですか？
小鳥がやめるならね。小鳥先輩がいなくても続けられるじゃないですか。続けられるけど、続ける意味がないっていうか。
アゲハ先輩はグライダーが好きじゃないんですか？
好きだよ。小鳥や葵や朝ちゃんたちとやるなら、やっぱりグライダーがいいな。葵たちが飛んでるの見るの好きだから。アゲハ先輩って変わってますね。そう？なんで？普通は自分で飛びたがるものじゃないでしょうか。そうかもね。何度か葵に乗せてもらったけど、気持ちいいよね。
気持ちいいです。
でもまあ、それが私の目的じゃないし、うまく言えないけど、一番大事なのはそこじゃないの。小鳥先輩がいなくなったら、その大事なものもなくなってしまうってことですか。そういうこと。
先輩たちは、そんな風に思える大切な仲間なんだってことですよね。
仲間か。 去年の夏にガレージを取り壊されてから、ほんと大変だったからね。あの時は悔しかったし、ほんと泣きそうだったけど。でも、今思うと、あれはあれで良かったのかなって思う。ただのクラブ活動以上のことができてるのは、学校から外へ飛び出してったおかげだもん。
羨ましいです、先輩たちが。
何言ってんの？朝ちゃんももうとっくに仲間じゃん。部外者とか言いながら、いつも手伝ってくれてる夜ちゃんもね。ねえ、夜ちゃん、さっきのロープ見せて。何に使うものか調べてみよう。
そうですね。今日はみんなで並んで寝ましょうね。川の字になって。
なんかキャンプに来たみたいだね。ねえ、葵。
Yeah?
王子様じゃなく、葵として話したい。
Yeah, sure. What's up? I switched tones as soon as she asked. Kotori was still looking up at the sky.
いよいよなのね。
It took a moment for me to understand what she'd murmured. Yeah, pretty soon. I responded firmly. If Amane's predictions were right, it had a high chance of coming within the next 3 days. This is what we've been waiting all year for.
私、飛びたい。モーニンググローリーを、雲の回廊を渡りたい。
Kotori almost seemed to be wishing as she said it.
そうしたら、取り戻せる気がするの。未来が。
Your future? Kotori gave a deep nod.
そう。未来。私がなくした、一番大きなもの。もし、モーニンググローリーを飛べれば、取り戻せる気がするの。
It wasn't as if she thought God was beyond those clouds and would give it back to her. Kotori Habane had lost her dignity. If she flew, I knew she'd be able to believe in the future that lay ahead of her. So I said, "You'll get it back." Kotori clung to me tightly.
一人じゃ不安だけど、葵といると勇気が湧いてくる。そばにいてくれて、ありがとう。
I gave her a strong hug. You'll definitely fly. We both looked at the same place, straight up in the sky at the highest point we could see.
何？なんか騒がしいんだけど。おはよ
う。Good morning, Kotori.
起きてきた。おはよう、小鳥。
おはようございます、小鳥先輩。
おはよう。
あんたたちか。って、なんでアゲハまでいるの？
いやー、一人寝が寂しくて、昨日、朝ちゃんたちに混ぜてもらってたの。
コロッケいただいてます。これ、小鳥先輩が作ったんですよね。いいけど、全部食べちゃダメよ。それ本当は葵のなんだから。
葵。
Yoru's response had a bit of a twitch to it.
今なんか、さらっと呼び捨てにしたわね。
Is that jealousy I smell?
どうやら夕べのうちに進展があった模様。
うっさいわね。いいでしょ、なんて呼ぼうが。
こっちに来なくてよかったわ。危うくお邪魔虫になるところだった。
Oh my fucking god. Kotori, do you want some rice?
大盛りで。
As I was filling her bowl, I could hear a few voices coming from the hall. Eh? Is somebody there?
はよ
Kaneko entered the dining hall with a big smile on her face. She wasn't alone. Coming in after her was
ただいま、みなせくん。
Yuka.
疲れた。バスの中で一睡もできなかったよ。おはようございます。
早苗さんに、りょうこちゃんも、みんなどうしたの？
Yeah, I almost forgot you were characters here.
かなこさんから電話もらったのよ。
そうそう。ソアリング部のみんながなんかすごいことするらしいから見といた方がいいよって。
それで夜行バスで帰ってきたら、みんな時間が同じだったみたいで、駅でばったり。
So that's why you're all here so early.
私はさっき寮の前で会ったんだけどね。
あの2階の部屋に隠してあったグライダーで飛ぶんでしょ？なんとかって雲を。
私たちも興味あるからさ。みんな頑張ってたのいつも横で見てたし。一度飛んでるところ見てみたかったから。そう言うと思って一応連絡も回しておいたわけ。
みんな。
From the time our garage was trashed to the time we got to our base, Flying Fish Manor had been where we'd done our work. It was a bit of a nuisance for Yuka and everyone else, but they never complained and even helped from time to time.
というわけで朝ごはんプリーズ。
There are some croquettes if you like. Kotori made them.
これ小鳥ちゃん作ったの？すごい。おいしそう。
They can eat them, right?
もちろんよ。私たちの晴れ舞台を見るためにわざわざ帰ってきてくれたんだもん。でも、お口に合うかしら。昨日作ったやつだからもう冷めてるし。
There's rice and miso soup too. I'll get you some.
あ、私手伝うわ。
The entrance doorbell rang just as I was scooping out a serving of rice.
はーい。
Sanae pattered off to the entrance. A bit later,
お邪魔します。
Hey, Anchan! V gets! As he entered, all the girls blushed a little and began fixing their hair.
おはよう、ハニー。
よう、来てやったぞ。
The gang's all coming together! Otaru, Mabu, what are you doing here?
昨日、いちごのお裾分け持っていこうと思ったんだけどな。アゲハに、お邪魔になるからやめとけって言われて。仕事行く前に持ってきたんだ。
Saying that, he put 3 packs of strawberries on the table.
昨日のいちごだ。ほんとだ。私はあーちゃんに呼ばれて。あーちゃん、はい、着替え。おー、悪いわね。
What about you, Mabu?
あ？こないだ飛んでるとこ見に行った時、なんか中途半端になっちゃっただろ？もう一回ちゃんと見ときたいと思ってな。
Oh, really?
あ、勘違いすんなよ。これは生徒会役員としてだからな。別にお前らなんか興味ねえからな。
You don't have to put up a front like that anymore. Yeah, I get it. Say it, don't fucking spray it.
なんか一気に大所帯に。
Anchan, you guys gonna eat breakfast?
いいのか？
じゃあ、ちょっとだけ。
なんかうまそうだな、このコロッケ。
I guess making all these croquettes was a good call.
葵の分ちゃんと残るかしら。
しかし、 こうなると足りない人が一人いるわね。おっと、言ったそばから。
このチャイムの押し方は。私、見てきます。
Ryuko headed toward the entrance. A moment later.
やあ、おはようみんな。
Now the gang's all here! Amane walked in with a huge smile on her face.
本当に来ちゃったよ。
Actually, pretty much all we're missing is Akari. And then, like, we're gold. Good morning. What happened? You're here early.
今日もテストをするんだろう？顧問としてしっかり見ておこうと思ってな。
いつも気まぐれで来たり来なかったりするくせに、ご飯の匂いにつられてきたんじゃないでしょうね。
いい匂いだ。お腹空いてたのを思い出してしまったぞ。
Classic Amane. Here you are.
わーい、ありがとう、葵くん。
In a moment, the normal quiet morning suddenly became very noisy. Felt just like the morning before a festival.
葵くん、おかわり。あー、こっちも。
Okay, okay, I'm on it.
こら、あんたたち食べすぎ。葵の分なくなっちゃう。葵？葵？なに？
Everyone was paying attention to the way Kotori was speaking.
もういいでしょ、なんて呼ぼう
が。What a beautiful shit show! It was a pretty cool morning. It really felt as if summer was about to end.
ほら、さっさと食べてテストフライトやるわよ。
This was likely the last summer for us. God damn. Alright, you know what? I think that is an excellent place to leave shit off. So, yeah, I think I'm gonna go ahead and save the actual flying stuff for next week. Till then, it's been your German boy. Auf Wiedersehen!